YouTube, where you at, gang? Today we got teacher arrested for R-ing teen in classroom. Whoa, what the hell? Let's do it.
You don't have anything on you? You can just grab whatever you need.
Whatever I need?
Yeah, whatever you need, like your phone, your purse, go ahead and grab it.
Is she going somewhere? Or?
Yeah, we're going to explain everything to you guys.
Excuse me, is my husband coming with?
Yes, yeah, he's taking his phone number down. We're staying in touch with him. We're just going to Downers Grove, so 10 minutes away.
No, I know, but I really would prefer that my husband's with me.
Of course.
Of course. Well, usually when you get arrested, they don't be doing all this negotiating. What are you talking about? Of course.
Am I in trouble? Like, I'm
Or maybe they just detained her. Oh, shit. This might be a good one, y'all. Drop that like.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
Why am I laughing? She crying like one of them kids you hear in Walmart or some shit.
On Sunday, March 16th, 2025, officers from the Downers Grove Police Department stopped a vehicle on the 1300 block of Hughes Avenue in Downers Grove, an affluent village on the outskirts of Chicago, Illinois. This wasn't a routine traffic stop, nor did the person driving the vehicle commit any traffic violations. So why were they being stopped then? Well, the driver, 30-year-old Christina Formella, a high school teacher, had been the subject of an investigation that had been opened the day prior. The allegations? She allegedly assaulted one of her students and believed that she was in a relationship with him.
Weird, man. Grown-ass woman, bruh. You are married. She's a pretty woman at that. What are you doing? At the end of the day, you can't reason what's sick and crazy, bruh. Come on, bruh.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Officer Guzman with Downers Grove. Do you have your license on you?
Yes. Tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to explain. I'm sure you're confused. I'll explain everything to you.
I love when cops be doing shit so casually. Like, they know they about to ruin your life, and they just be like, oh, yeah, no, I'll explain it to you. No big deal. You know, you're not in any real trouble.
You're Christina?
Yes.
Okay, Christina, do me a favor. Can you step out of the car for me? I know you're confused. I'll explain everything to you. You don't have anything on you? You can just grab whatever you need.
Whatever I need?
Yeah, whatever you need, like your phone, your purse, go ahead and grab it.
Is she going somewhere? Or?
Yeah, we're going to explain everything to you guys. Go ahead and grab out. We're not going anywhere right now. Of course.
I will say, I feel like the cop is acting in a way I haven't seen them usually act. Normally, they'll be like, you know, you're under arrest or we're going to detain you because you're under investigation. You know what I mean? He's kind of just like, oh, yeah, we're going to explain everything to you, but yeah, you got to come with us. That's kind of weird. I wonder why he's doing that.
I don't understand what's going on here.
I get it, yeah. You can go grab your
I
things.
get it.
Can he come with me?
Yes. You stay there for right now, sir. Just stay there, but yes, you can. But come on back here.
Should I shut the car off?
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
He playing so nice.
Goes off. Okay. Let's right back over here.
Sure.
So, we do have an investigation going on. We have to talk to you about it at the police department, okay? So we're going to explain everything to you there. It's not my investigation. I don't know the full details. We do have to bring you there, though, okay? So I do have to put you in handcuffs and bring you to the police department. Just a Downers Grove.
Handcuffs?
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
I'm like willing to go with you.
I get it, yeah. Unfortunately, we have to do it that way. So do me a favor. We just take this off.
Can I ask you
Of course, yeah. It's not, like I said, it's not my investigation. Obviously, we're here for a reason. So go ahead and turn around for me.
I guess I get it, because if she's quote-unquote innocent, right, you know, you don't want to come on too strong, like, hey, you're under arrest, or, you know, hard detaining you. But my question is, in these type of situations, are they able to deny? Aren't they able to kind of be like, I don't want to answer any questions? You know what I mean? Can somebody in the comment section let me know that? Because, again, if she's guilty, I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying in general, like, if a police officer is like, oh, you got to come with us, and then if you're like, am I under arrest? And they're like, no, you're not under arrest. Then technically you don't have to go, right? Am I right or wrong about that? Yeah.
So right now you're being detained, and there is a detective that needs to talk to you at the police department.
bet the husband's like, what the fuck is
So
going
we'll
on
let your
right
husband know. He can just come to the police department as well if he wants to wait for you there.
I'm like,
I get it. You have a lot of
I'm
questions.
so scared.
Yeah, everything's okay. We just need to talk to you at the police department. That's all. Nothing else on your pocket right now? Anything else?
Just my phone.
Just your
It's
phone?
in here.
Okay. Okay. All right, we're heading, sit in the back of this car. On the other side. Once you get to the police department, you'll talk to the detective and he'll explain everything to you.
But you can't even give me like an idea
At the moment,
as to what this is about.
Other than that, it's an investigation. That's all I can really tell you right now. I'm sorry.
Thing is, bitch, again, if she's innocent, then I don't want to put that on her. But my instincts are obviously telling me that she's most likely guilty, right? And in the premise of this video, and it's like, she know what the fuck's going on. That's why she's stressing. In the back of her head, she knows. Oh shit. It's happening. It's happening. I'm caught. Oh my god. Oh my what? Yep, that's what's happening right now.
I wish I could tell you more.
Not much is known about Christina. Remember, she was arrested less than a month ago, so it isn't difficult to see why no information has emerged. But we do know that in 2017, she received a teaching license for language arts and as a learning behavior specialist. With those qualifications on board, she would eventually go on to secure employment at the Downers Grove South High School in 2021. This is the school where the allegations would ultimately emerge from. She wasn't just a teacher at the school, she also volunteered to be the football coach, or for my US viewers, the soccer coach. So what was said to have happened then? Well, on Saturday, March 15th, 2025, the mother of one of the students who attended the school purchased her son a brand new iPhone. For those of you who don't know, as part of the setup process, you need to sign into an iCloud account, which is exactly what she did. She logged into her son's iCloud account. While doing so, she came across some messages from Christina that were in nature, and they also showed that Christina thought she was in a relationship with the boy. After this discovery was made, both mother and son would present themselves to a local police station and handed over the findings. Once a detective went through the phone, they found even more evidence that solidified the mother's suspicions, and so the next day, Christina was arrested. Police had identified that in December of 2023, the boy, who would have been years old at the time, had been assaulted by Christina in one of the classrooms. She had met him during football practice, but had found herself giving him one-on-one tutoring lessons by December of 2023.
Come on, bro. Fucking stupid. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. You're a grown woman. She's a pretty woman at that, bro. Objectively. You're married. There are plenty of good-looking men your age. Why do you do this to yourselves? The only answer is y'all are just disgusting and weird, bro. It don't make no sense. It literally makes no sense. It literally makes no sense. I don't get it. Why?
Her police interview hasn't been released to the public as of yet, but an excerpt has. She denied the allegations made against her and claimed, quote, "Everybody comes after me because I'm good looking. I'm a good person and care too much for the boy."
Excuse me, is my husband coming with?
Yes, yeah, he's taking his phone number down. We're staying in touch with him. We're just going to Downers Grove, the 10 minutes away.
No, I know, but I really would prefer that my husband's with me.
Of course.
You wasn't thinking about your husband when you was fucking, you know what I'm saying? And she was doing it. You know, based off the allegations of what bro just said, like, she was doing it. It wasn't just conversation. She was getting it done.
Am I in trouble? Like, I'm so lost right now.
I'm sure you are. Like I said, I can't answer any questions right now. I'll just tell you that right now you're being detained for an investigation and we're bringing you to the police department. And once you get there, they're going to fill you in on everything.
Oh shit. Is this? She finds out the charges. Okay.
Unless are you able to reach it down there? Alright. Sure you don't want a tissue or something?
I'm feeling I'm gonna throw up.
You want a bag?
Yes, please.
Alright.
didn't feel like you was throwing up when you was doing all that bullshit. You wasn't feeling like you wanted to throw up then?
Shauna, can you grab which bag out of there?
Honestly, I can't remember. No complaints tonight, though.
Hey, can you get on the bag just in case she gets
Oh my
nauseous?
god. This is funny to me.
I don't know, do we
Not
have
the
any of those
allegation,
bags,
but
like,
just
laying around the box?
it's always like these people, they always nut up and start bitching up when they start finding out, you know what I'm saying, they about to get the hammer on their ass. It's like, bro, you had to have known this was a possibility. Why do you do this? Why put yourself in I'm tripping. Why put yourself in this position? So stupid.
I figure something better than nothing.
She fucking hyperventilating and shit.
Or here, if you stay with her, I'll go grab it.
Oh no. We do not care. Hey.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Stop crying like that, man. You wasn't doing all that fucking crying. You was not doing all that fucking crying, bruh. When you was getting it done. You was all about that shit.
Just kind of put it on the floor here, alright?
Okay.
A few paper towels on the floor here if you need it, alright?
You know the crazy thing is, I'm kind of seeing through this shit. I almost feel like she's on some crocodile tear shit right now, just trying to get some type of sympathy. Like, even if them cops had some sympathy for you, it's not gonna get you out the situation, bitch. You locked in. It's over with.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Yep. What's up?
She stopped doing all that hyperventilating as soon as they closed the door. I'm telling you. she on
Christina
some
has since
bullshit.
been charged with 1 count of aggravated criminal sexual abuse and 1 count of criminal sexual assault. At her initial court appearance on Monday, March 17th, the judge denied the prosecution's motion to keep Christina detained, and she was released on bail.
Really? I do feel like with cases like these, they typically are a lot more lenient with the bail thing, even though, I mean, we can argue otherwise, but it doesn't sound as surprising.
Her conditions include no contact with anyone under the age of 18, and she isn't allowed to go back into the school. She couldn't go back to the school anyway because she's also been placed on paid administrative leave amid the investigation.
Really? Paid?
For those of you who want to keep tabs on this case moving forward, her next court appearance is set for April 14th, 2025.
Oh shit. At the time I'm recording this video, it's April 19th. Can somebody in the comments please update us on the case? Let me know. I want to know, please. Or send me an updated video to my Instagram, link in the description of the video, if you have an updated video for me to react to.
So make sure to keep an eye out for that. There should be quite a lot of coverage surrounding this case, as there already has been leading up to this point. Now, it would be at this point where I normally say a few words on the case, but because it's so fresh and given the nature of the offences, I'm going to give it a pass. But I do want to speak to parents that are watching this video. If you do have a child, then please make sure to keep an eye on what they're getting up to online, and from time to time, check what's going on their device.
Nah, that's big, especially when you got like boy children. Well, I mean, same for women children, like girl children too. But I feel like situations like these specifically, when they getting freaked out with the teacher, it's like, especially like older teens, like maybe 17, 18. I mean, 18 is quote unquote legal, right? So, you know, I feel like 16, 17, you kind of at that point, you still a kid. You still prone to doing stupid shit, but you're not really thinking about the consequences of dealing with your teacher. If anything, you going back to your homies like, yeah, you know, I'm over here smashing Mrs. Sarah, whatever the fuck her name is. You know what I'm saying? You making jokes out of it and shit. You don't really understand the potential consequences and trauma that might have on the rest of your life. Because again, you're still a child doing stupid child shit. So it's like, you know, very, very unfortunate, and that's why it's very important as a parent. You gotta be able to step in and have that open line of communication with your kids, man, because sometimes they be tweaking, bro. You know, and again, they're kids, so it's adults' jobs to be adult, and that's the sad part, bro. She's a teacher. Like, you are literally with the kids. Like, you are literally put in charge of the situation to be the leader, the adult in the situation. I do, like, okay, some of these kids are maturing fast. They look a little bit older than, but that's not the case. You know that. You know that. That's why I say it's like there are so many guys your age that look just as good, if not better, and they of age. Why do you even put yourself in that position? Like, it's just weird. It's disgusting. I just don't get it, bro. It's idiotic, man. There's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for that. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Again, if you guys have any updates on this case, let me know in the comments. I would love to react to some updates on this specific situation, and I'll see you on the next one. Where you at,
Berto?